Intro music begins, energetic and epic. Then fades to the background, "Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel." When you hear the word Viking, what comes to mind? Horned helmets, giant axes, and fleets of longships ready for a raid. Well, you're not entirely wrong, but that's only a tiny piece of a much larger, more fascinating story. Today, we're sailing back in time to uncover the truth about the Vikings, the legendary raiders, pioneering traders, and unlikely founders of nations who changed the world forever. The Viking Age, stretching roughly from the late 8th to the 11th century, was a period of incredible expansion. From their Scandinavian homelands, these master seafarers exploded onto the world stage. Their longships, marvels of engineering, could navigate both raging open oceans and shallow inland rivers. This allowed them to reach places no one else could. From the bustling markets of Constantinople in the east, all the way to the mysterious, uncharted lands of North America in the west. They raided monasteries, yes, but they also established vast trading networks, exchanging goods like furs, amber, and walrus ivory for silks, spices, and silver from across the known world. But the Vikings weren't just about loot and trade. They carried with them a rich and complex culture, steeped in a powerful mythology. You've probably heard of gods like Odin, the All-Father Thor, the mighty god of thunder, and Loki, the cunning trickster. These weren't just characters in stories. They were central to the Norse worldview, shaping their understanding of life, death, and destiny in a harsh and unforgiving world. Their sagas, epic poems passed down through generations, tell tales of heroism, betrayal, and adventure, giving us a precious glimpse into how they saw themselves and their place in the cosmos. As their influence grew, the Vikings didn't just visit, they stayed. They established powerful settlements that would grow into major cities. In Ireland, they founded Dublin. In England, they created a vast territory known as the Damnel, leaving a permanent mark on the language and culture. They settled in Iceland, creating the world's oldest surviving parliament, and even founded colonies in Greenland. And let's not forget Leif Erikson, who landed in North America almost 500 years before Columbus, establishing a short-lived settlement we now know as L'Anse aux Meadows in Newfoundland. From the Kievan Rus in modern-day Ukraine and Russia to the Normans of France, who would go on to conquer England. The legacy of the Vikings is woven into the very fabric of many modern nations. They were more than just pirates. They were explorers, innovators, and nation-builders. Their DNA, their language, and their political structures can still be found all across Europe and beyond. They were a force of change, a catalyst that helped shape the medieval world and lay the groundwork for the future. So, what about those horned helmets? That's largely a Hollywood invention, a product of 19th century opera, not historical fact. Modern movies and TV shows have done a lot to bring the Viking world to life, sparking a massive new wave of interest. While they often take creative liberties for the sake of drama amping up the violence and simplifying complex characters, they also get a lot right. They capture the raw energy, the incredible craftsmanship, and the adventurous spirit that defined the Viking Age. They are a gateway, preserving the memory of these incredible people and inspiring us to dig deeper. The Vikings were a people of stark contrasts, brutal raiders and savvy traders, pagan worshippers and eventual converts, destroyers of kingdoms and founders of new ones. Their story is a powerful reminder that history is never as simple as we think. Thanks so much for joining me on this journey back in time. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, subscribe for more adventures into the past, and let me know in the comments which historical topic you'd like to see next. Until then, stay curious.